one, and I'm sorry, give me just a minute. I'm trying to get some sugar in me because I just completely overdid my body because of something I think y'all need to know about. I'm gonna eat a blue Airheads. I don't eat a lot of sugar, but I gotta have something because I just walked my butt off and I'm shaky. It's not my fault, it's Walmart's fault. So I'm gonna leave this up here. I'm just gonna warn y'all. I go to town about twice a month, if I'm able. If not, David does it. And I went to Walmart today. Hey, Priscilla. I'm not on a roll. I'm pissed off today, but anyway. Still have on the shirt I wore yesterday in my haul. Thank you. It was pretty enough I wore to Walmart today. But let me tell you what happened at Walmart today. This is something that everybody needs to hear, everybody needs to be aware of, and everybody needs to be watching for. I need sugar in my system because I've been walking for 2.5 hours and I'm about to collapse. Oh my God, it was horrible. I'm giving everybody else time to get in here, so let me chew this really quick while everybody gets in here. I got something to tell y'all. Oh my God. I cut a public shine today. Who me? Imagine that. So I go for my once every 2 to 3 week Walmart trip that I hate, by the way. I hate Walmart. I think Sam Walton's grandbabies and great-grandbabies are the grittiest people I've ever seen in the whole entire world. And I think y'all need to think about what you're doing to people. But I went to Walmart because we only have 2 grocery stores in this county. Thank you, Walmart. So I go to Walmart, bust my butt to do my round around Walmart. I have $138 worth of stuff in my cart. Busted my butt to walk there. Not having good leg days lately. This weather changing back and forth is killing me. Everybody knows me. Everybody knows me. I ain't never bounced a check, caused them any problem, ain't never done nothing. So I get in the line to check out. Cash register went with my card. Okay, maybe I didn't swap it fast enough. Try it again. We're gonna read it again. Pulled out credit card. We're ready, credit card. I went through 3 levels, 3 financial institution options. Wouldn't read none of them. She said, the first lady was nice to me. She goes, it must be our system. She said, because she's like three different tiers of financial, surely. And I was like, I know. She's like, let me send you over here to one of the ladies that's been here longer. She may know how to fix this. Had to go over to another cash register. They loaded my stuff onto that cash register. I'm standing here for this whole thing. I've already walked, and I'm standing there, and I'm hurting. And I'm telling them I don't have much leg time left, so this is going to take long. Bring me a chair. No, they don't care. She starts. Enter stuff. She goes, okay, enter your card. Enter my card. Decline. I said, this can't be right. I said, I have money. My husband just got paid. I said, let's try my credit card. Declined. I said, okay, let's try my other one. Declined. I said, there's no way that all 3 of these can be declined. I said, I'm not broke by any means. I ain't rich, but I'm not broke. And she says, let's try it again. And she's getting huffy. And then I noticed people around me are having to swap 3 to 5 times. And some of them are going through it, some are not. And I'm looking around going, do you need to reboot your system? Could it be a system issue? You know what she said to me? That heifer. Oh, I've never wanted to swing on somebody in public so bad in my life. I thought, lady, don't you know what jail sentences are like? You were a parole officer. Don't do it. She said, you've been declined 3 times. You have no money. You need to leave. Give me your card. I will never forget her face or her name. She will remember me one day in the future when we meet again. I will remind her how she treated me. And I hope she's in a place where she needs help. And I'll deny it to her too. And I looked at her and I said, I have money. It's your system. Ma'am, you just need to go. You've been declined 3 times. So guys, I call my credit card. I got plenty of money. I go back in. I'm like, I called my credit card. There's no reason it shouldn't be going through. It's active and in good standing, and I've got plenty of money. Well, we've already sent your items back. And I said, well, right there, some of them. Well, your cold items we possess. Well, let's just try some of these. She said, well, let me ring up a small amount so I don't waste my time. Waste your time? How about wasting my time, you old heifer? So she tried to ring up like $29 of stuff. And I said, I brought my husband. I said, he just used his card 2 hours ago at the Dollar General. I said, so we know his is working. Swapped it, declined. Swapped it, declined. Swapped it, declined. Everybody's starting to have problems. I'm like, I don't think this is just me. I think that you need to reboot your system or something. And again, you're declined. You have no money. You need to leave. In front of everybody, everybody's staring at me. And I'm like, I got plenty of goddamn money. I don't know. I said, everybody else, I said, having problems. I said, are we going to be treated like this? And they took my bug, and I thought, fine. I walked out and went right down the driveway to Walgreens, went in and bought me 2 packs of liquid IV, one of which I've already opened. Went to the counter, paid for it just fine. So I go back into Walmart to the customer service desk and slam down my liquid IVs and my Walgreens receipt. And I said, worked just fine. 75 feet away. Oh, yes, Eric, we just had to reboot our computer system. It went down. Okay, well, bring that heifer over here and make her apologize to me. I said, she needs to apologize to a lot of people. I said, she told me, you have no money, you need to leave. I said, it was your problem. I deserve an apology. They're not interested in apologies. And I said, I don't get any kind of apology for the way I was treated, for the fact that I just went an hour and a half around your store on bad legs. I said, I have a neuromuscular disorder. I said, I tried to save my energy to do this. And I said, I about killed myself. And they had to go get me a chair to sit down to customer service because my legs were just like this. And I said, I'm just, I'm done with being nice to people. Okay, I'm on my way out. This is spreading. I'm getting really tired of watching people treat other human beings like crap. So I would like an apology. They had 3 customer service reps come and apologize to me. I said, it means shit unless that old heifer over there comes and does it. I said, you didn't treat me poorly. She did. I want an apology from her right over there. I said, I'll never come back to the store ever again in my life. And I won't. Oh, no, we can't make her do that. I said, really? I said, really? I said, she can talk to the customers any way she wants to, but you can't make her apologize? Really? Really? She said, well, do you want one of us to help you do your shopping again? I said, hell no. I said, I don't have the legs left to go through this store again. I said, you didn't warrant me from ever wanting to come through these doors again. As far as I'm concerned, I said, it could burn down tonight, and I would round of applause. I said, this is shit. I said, I've shopped here ever since you come into this town and decimated it. I said, it's the only place we can shop. I said, I will drive to another city now. I said, frig. I said, I'll just bump up my home chef stuff and get everything I need from them. I said, if somebody's going to treat me like crap or bill me to death, I said, I'd rather be billed to death than treated like crap to my face. I said, so sorry, y'all ain't never getting another penny from me. And I walked out. When I got out the doors, I said, hey, their systems down. They're rebooting their computers. They're declining everybody's card, and they're backed up to the shoe department. I would go somewhere else if I were you. And everybody turned around and went back to the cars. And then I went to the Dollar General where the little guy was very sweet to me. And I spent literally 2 times the money I should have spent on the items I bought. But it worked. Card went through just fine. And let me tell you what. By the time I got to the Dollar General, here's the kicker that I want everybody to know. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry I'm on a tangent. I'm not paying attention. Here's the kicker everybody needs to know. By the time I went from Walmart to the Dollar General, halfway in between, I get a call from my bank card company. They were afraid it was a fraud hit because however it tried to come through the one time it almost made it through, it looked like a fraudulent attempt to hack my account. So now I've got to call tomorrow and make sure nothing actually did go through. The one time that she tried to do like the $29, it almost made it through, but it looked like a fraudulent account, like a fraudulent hack. So I don't know what happened at Walmart, but it ended up with me getting a fraud call from my bank card department. I'm just saying, digital money, worst idea in the world. I'm going to be like, just like the Tara off of Appalachia Homestead, go snuff you away a few $100s if you can. Don't leave it in the banks, because they could push a button and disable you from being able to purchase anything at any time. And then you'll be like me, just standing there going, I have money, but I can't access it. Why? Because my trust is in the wrong people. Thank God that, David and I do try to keep some snuffed away, but other people don't know this. Other people have never had this happen to them. I've never had it happen to me until today. And I will tell you, the more and more I talk about the biofield, the electrical body, the human antennas, the cell panels up here that don't have FAA flight lights on top like regulations mandate, the more issues that I have happen to me in my daily life. So are they coincidental, or are they causally related? I don't know. All I know is Walmart is dead to me. I'm not ever going back to Walmart. I will pay somebody 3 times as much to treat me nicely as opposed to go somewhere and get treated like crap. And I told her 3 times, could it be your system? Is it maybe a software issue? Do you need to maybe reboot the system? I'm not stupid. I worked in stores before. No, you just have no money. You've been declined. You need to leave. And then the other woman said, well, you have no money. I said, are you up my ass? Do you know if I have money? No, you do not. I have money. It's your system. Y'all, the restraint I showed today. I don't know how I did it, because literally I've been in this most pissy mood for the last 3 weeks. Like I'm just waiting for somebody to give me a reason. I'm just right there. I mean, I'm just right there. Like, I supervise murderers and never got talked to the way I've been talked to about that. But the last 3 weeks, there have been more people sass me, and they've not been in hand's reach of me. But I've had more people sass me, and I don't know what's going on in this world, but it made me mad. See, well, I asked them, I said, could somebody have RF'd me while I'm in the store? I said, has that been known to happen here? That's when they got really irritated with me, because I knew more. I said, listen, I'm retired law enforcement. I know about this stuff. That's when they got really irritated with me. That's when I got really irritated. But I mean, it's a question. Why can't I ask the question? I hate Walmart. I abhor it. I mean, I'll be hard pressed to walk back in that store. But I've never been treated so poorly my whole entire life. But here's the thing: digital money. It seems good because it's in my account, and it's always there. And thank God that we don't rely wholly on our bank, because we are leery people in general. But people, stop trusting these people that can push a button and ruin your life. Stop trusting these people that train their customer service to be sphincter polices. Stop trusting these people that treat others like crap. Okay, so I went to the dollar store. I got the fraud call. I had to confirm that I had been there, and that if it hadn't gone through, it was okay, and that I would call them tomorrow morning when they opened to continue the conversation. And so I get to the dollar store, and I'm like, okay, if I have problems here, no, I'm not going to drive back to the house and no. I'm done for the night. I'm going home, going to bed. Screw it. And go in, and the little cash register, the little cashier guy, he was so sweet to me. I was like, thank you for being nice to me. I said, I was really treated poorly at Walmart just a few minutes ago. And he was like, oh, I know who you are. He was like, do they not know who you are? And I said, well, it doesn't matter who I am. I said, they should treat everybody nice. He goes, yeah, but you were really important here. He's like, you did a lot for this area. And I'm like, well, yeah, but you should treat everybody kindly. And then here comes this poor man that had a colostomy, that could not wear pants, so he wore his robe and his cowboy boots to the Dollar General. Now, I know the man. He's old. He ran cattle when he was younger. He's very sick. He's not got many days left on this world. And when he came in, a little grade school teacher that I'd had that I thought was the picture of sweetness and kindness came in and said, can you not remove him from the store? He stinks. And I know this is the face I made. Because when the cashier guy turned to me, because he was bumfuzzled at the request too, I said, do you want me to help that man, or do you have someone that can attend to him? And he was like, I'll try to find somebody, but if you want to help him for a minute, that'd be fine. I said, okay, I will help him. And I went over to the man who was barely hanging on to his cart, who was very sick. And I've known him for a long time. like in the farm cattle world. I don't know him very well, but we know each other when we see each other. And I said, sir, may I help you? Do you need some help? I'll gladly help you. And he about cried. And he said, I can't put on pants with my colostomy issues, and I can't reach the top shelf without my robe being inappropriate. Can you help me? And I said, yeah. I said, I'll help you. And so I helped him. I said, do you need help with anything else? I said, I'll help you pack it out to the truck. I said, can I help you? And he goes, thank you. He goes, I know I don't smell good, and I know I don't look very nice. And I said, hey, I have those days too. I said, we're just human. And he cried as he checked out. And I thought, maybe all this happened at Walmart, so I just go to Dollar General to show this man some kindness. I don't know. Still kind of wanted to catch an assault charge at Walmart. I'm not going to lie. But think about how quickly our world could be shut down if they decide to stop the digital money. It doesn't matter how much you think you have, because if they can get in there, it's how much they say you have and how much they say you're allowed to have. And if you don't act appropriately, maybe you have problems. And Lord knows I have a problem acting appropriately, because I think this world's going to hell in a handbasket and it's velvet lined. Okay? And as a matter of fact, when the woman said, you have no money, I said, I have money. I pay my taxes. I paid for Hunter Biden's Parmesan and whores. That was the last thing I said before I left Walmart. And everybody, I thought, yeah, I'll give you something. I'll give you a show. So listen, take care of yourself, pull cash out, get you a nest egg. And when you go places like that and they do stuff, question them. Dead eye, question them. Ask them what their motive is. But I got a fraud call from my bank. So I got a definite issue with Walmart right now. It showed up as an attempted fraud account on my bank card. And they know I go to that Walmart all the time. So why did it trigger a fraud call from my bank card this time? Why? I'm really proud of my bank too. They caught it in like minutes. I mean, like probably seconds, and it took a minute to get the call to me. What's your butts, people? You think we're not you're at Walmart, leave now. It's the only grocery store because they go in and they usurp authority and they buy out everyone else so that you have to buy from them. I refuse. I literally will pay 3 times as much at the Dollar General because Sam Walton's grandkids can suck my butt for all I'm concerned. That's just where I'm at right now. If you want to rewind and listen to what they did to me, you can. But I'm going to call my bank in the morning and ask why it came through as a fraud attempt. And then I'm going to call Walmart and tell them that I believe that I need some recompense for dealing with this. I mean, I'm not any special than anybody else, but you should treat your customers with respect. And you want to know the odd thing is that also at Walmart, when I was going around the pet aisle to get Oscar his jerky sticks, my dog eats better than I do. And that's why I had to go to the dollar store too. I felt bad not having food for me, but I felt really bad not having Oscar's treats. A pug zoo can guilt me. There was a transgender woman in the makeup aisle looking confused, had a mask on, 5-inch heels. They were very pretty. I complimented the shoes. They were very pretty. Look, I got no problem with somebody. If you're living your life and not causing anybody else grief, I got no problem with you. And I said, can I help you? I said, you look a little confused. And I said, those are awesome shoes, by the way. And they spoke to me and they said, well, thank you. And I said, I could never walk in heels that high, even when I had good legs. I said, I don't have good legs now. I said, but you look a little confused. I said, I got 46 years of maneuvering this area in Walmart. I've got 46 years. I said, can I help you? And they said, I'm trying to find the wax strips. That's why I've got my mask on. I ran out of wax strips and I need to wax. And I was like, oh, well, it's got to be where in the hair removal shaving aisle. I said, not with the mechanical razors. I said, but probably on that. I said, come on, follow me. And she looked at me and she goes, I'll walk behind you. I said, no, walk beside me, honey. I said, don't worry about that. Just walk. Come on. I said, people look at me strange all the time. I said, no. I said, I'm a retired parole officer. Everybody hates me. Just walk beside me. Make people confused. And they giggled at it. And we got over there and I said, let's see. I said, it should be up right there. Right there it is. And they said, there are 2 kinds, 1997 and 1297. And she was like, oh my God, thank you. And I was like, no problem. I said, glad to help you. I said, they like to move stuff to keep you looking so you have to buy more than what you came for. I said, but it's normally right here. And I said, if you ever have a problem or just need somebody to talk to in this little podunk town, I said, you can yell at me. on Facebook, and I gave them my Facebook. And thought I was going to get a flipping hug in the middle of Walmart and somebody in 5-inch heels. But I thought, how sad that everybody had walked past. I mean, I watched like 4 people walk past them and snub their nose. And I thought, okay, listen, I don't always agree with everybody's behavior in society at times, or some groups' momentums. But if there's just somebody that's trying to find an item at Walmart, I'm not going to. My ideology does not matter. If you're lost in Walmart, I'm probably going to help you. I mean, seriously, if you're lost in the Dollar General, anybody, I'm going to help you. So, I helped them, went shopping, and then all that happened. And I thought, what the crap? So, but it did. But whatever occurred tipped my bank as a fraudulent encounter. So now I'm going to call tomorrow morning to make sure they did not get any money out of my account after telling me, you've been declined 3 times, you have no money, you need to leave. But when I went to Walgreens, I came back in 5 minutes with my Walgreens receipt and slammed it on the customer service desk. And I said, tell me my card don't work one more time. I'm not a nice person. I'm a very nice person until you hit my done button. And then I'm not a nice person. That's why I supervise the violent men, okay? When I get done, I'm done. And I will tell you I'm done. And in no uncertain terms, I will explain to you exactly how you're going to make me happy. Because I'm mad. And I was absolutely just gobsmacked at the way Walmart treated me. Absolutely gobsmacked at the way Walmart treated me. And when I asked for a chair, I said, is there not a mother freaking bench in this? I said, do you not believe in crippled people? Well, you can get a cart. I said, your cart is empty. And I said, I'm not using the shop. I just need to sit still while you try to, dream up a response as to why you declined my card 17,000 times. I said, somebody go get me a flipping chair before I fall. And they finally went and got me a chair. I mean, it was just, it was like, how much can they try to embarrass me? But it's not embarrassment. I live with this every day. I will scream, I'm going to fall on my butt, go get me a chair. I don't have good legs. I'm going crippled. It's eating my organs. This will be what kills me. I'm going to wear a poster just so everybody knows. It doesn't embarrass me to talk about it. But you bet you sweet Bippy the last few years I got in this life, somebody's going to treat me like somebody. You ain't going to treat me like trash. But Walmart did a no-no to me today. So now I'm going to get creative and try to find other ways to spend my money. I'm going to be giving them, I'm going to try to never go back, but if I have to, I'm going to try to give them the least amount of money possible. But what irritated me, David's over here going, oh God, she's going again. What irritated me is that we got a fraud call. Our bank took their attempt to hit, just one attempt to hit my card as a fraudulent activity. Did they not? Did we get a fraud call?
Yep. I'm not sure if it's where you already called or what. We got one.
We got one. And they had this as suspected activity.
Yeah, because it declined your card.
And so they were like, your card's in working order. You can have the merchandiser reprocess if this wasn't fraudulent. And I was like, well, it was their system went down. But I have to call tomorrow just to make sure they didn't sneak any money out while their system was screwing up and get money out of my account. So I'm going to call the bank tomorrow, make sure they didn't get anything. Because if they did, I'm going to go up there and tear somebody a new hind in. So, but just be careful. Be careful because, I mean, in what world does a Walmart cash register that is supposed to be hooked up on all this kosher stuff result in a fraud call? And in what world does 5 cash registers start declining people, but they look at you and say, you have no money, you need to leave? When I say, do you think it could be your system here? Do you think it could be your system? You used to work at Walmart. Can you come fix my Walmart, please? Because they're crazy. They're absolutely crazy. So that's what happened to me today. Maybe I was just supposed to be in those 2 places to help those 2 people. I don't know. But the in-between could not have happened, okay? The in-between of being treated like trash and her literally trying to make fun of me in front of people when there were other people struggling with their cards too didn't go over very well with me at all. So I'm going to be making some phone calls Monday morning, 8 o'clock, bright and early. Oh, I told them to check their attitude and then some. But I could not get an apology. And that's what bothered me. That's what I came back and I was right. It was their system. They had to reboot the entire system. I was right. So I came back to show them that my card worked at Walgreens. I got what I needed at Walgreens. It worked. Wasn't working here. Oh, yeah, we had to reboot our system. It went down. Okay, well, the heifer that told me I needed to leave, She needs to come apologize to me. The one with the glasses. No. And they couldn't help me. And they couldn't help me understand why my wallet won't accept some of my credit and debit cards. They don't. You'll have to call 1-800-Walmart. I said, and talk to somebody as stupid as you. I don't want to spend 4 hours on the phone with somebody as stupid as you. You can't even help me in person. You think somebody's going to help me on the phone? Honey, seriously. Vivian, honey, go away. Climb up somebody else's butt and look for polyps. I'm not in the mood for you today. Good God Almighty. Stupid people in the world unite. I'm sitting here trying to warn people about a fraudulent card activity. Oh, Jesus. Bye. Adios. See you later, Helen Killer, blind butthole. I'm not in a good mood. Not in a good mood. Oh look. I can't even come up with a original word to say. Oh, you stupid idiot. Adios to you too. Adios to you too. Okay. Report. And it's starting on YouTube too. I can't go online and do a live or put up a video without multiple things that I have to remove. Is it because of the content that I'm telling you? Is it because I'm telling you things that you need to know? Is it because that I'm right? Is it because I'm talking about things that make you aware? Why? I mean, why else would somebody come up and say, oh, you're fatty? Well, I'm the one that packs my butt around and know exactly how big it is. I don't need you to calculate. Roger that. But you got to wonder why all these things are occurring in today's world. Do you see anybody that's a YouTube star or an Instagram star or is telling the people that the world's great and it's a wonderful place? Do you see them having any struggles? No. But you see people saying, this is the speed bumps we're having. This is the issue society's having. These are things we possibly need to look at. Those are the people having the problems. I'm just saying. Those are the people having the problems. Oh, they don't want us knowing the truth. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. So, but I muscled through and got what I needed. But I'm just here to say, watch your cards. Screwbally things are happening. Whatever Walmart sent showed up to my bank as a fraudulent attempt, to where I got a phone call thinking somebody had stolen my card. Just be careful. Squirrel away. Oh, God. Vivian, honey. I understand you probably don't like yourself, and so you go online to make other people not like themselves, but I really could care less, okay? So, bot farm, keep sending bots, bot farm. Keep sending you bots. Keep sending you bots. Idiots. So listen, this is just the quality of people we're living with. Is this the world we're wanting to live in? Is this the world we're wanting to live in? I don't use ATMs either. Oh, you need to be talking to somebody about that. So I'm just saying, be aware. There are things occurring in my little neck of the woods that probably should not. Good, I'm glad they replaced it. That should probably not be occurring. They're starting to become more standard. And that worries me because these are things we don't see that doesn't happen here. We're kind of like 25 years behind the rest of the world normally in this area, but we're starting to see things happen that don't normally regularly happen in this area, especially behaviors. So this kind of tipped me off to think that something's up. Something's up. So I'm going to be making a bunch of phone calls in the morning. And probably going to be ruining a lot of people's days, but it's just what it is. Carrie, honey, I was attacked when I was a wilderness camp counselor with a young juvenile prisoner. He had an axe. Okay, we were felling timber to build cabins. He attacked me with an axe, and I went through 5 leg surgeries over about 10 years. Okay, and I have a neuromuscular disorder, and I have a diseased central nervous system. So all I have to say to you is fuck off. Okay, you're a YouTube bot. You're a very poor example of a person. And I know you're empty inside and you think you're going to find justification in making others feel bad, but I don't feel bad because I love myself. And I know that I have a brain, unlike people that have to come and write paragraphs. So here we go. YouTube, you're the sorriest platform in the world. No, you didn't mean well, Carrie. Suck my ass. Y'all, this is the world we live in. This is why when I come on and I tell you important stuff, does this crap happen? But if I come on and we just have a funny chat, nothing happens. Ask yourself, why are these things happening? Why are these things happening? You found me due to Sabrina Wallace, you talk to me like that? Well, I bet you she's going to have some words for you. I'll just let her know, okay? I'll just let her know about how caring and kind you are, because that was the emptiest bunch of bull crap that I've ever seen written on anybody's screen. And you ought to know better than that. Landon, get off your high horse and drag your ball somewhere else, because I don't have time to cut them off of you, okay? Leave me alone. So I'm just saying, pay attention. YouTube's falling to crap. Troll traffic's gone up by like 10%, like, oh, well, no, 100% on my channel the last week. Now I'm getting fraudulent hints on cards. The world is telling us something's wrong. Pay attention, and I'll update you on this as things happen. But I'm here to tell you that some people need their mouth showed shut, and some people just don't deserve to be in society. Let's just say that, okay? Put people in prison for a long time, and I felt really bad because some of them were decent people, just bad decision makers. But then I go out and I see more than bad decision makers. I just see really hateful, belligerent, arrogant, egotistical, attacking people. And I wonder if I put the wrong people in prison my whole entire life. That's the question I ask myself sometimes, because it doesn't seem like society learned any lessons from the people I sent to prison. They came out and they just say worse things. Carrie, honey, I don't care if you meant well. It didn't come out right. So, adios. You can go apologize to Sabrina. I don't really care to hear it. Don't at all. Just don't care to hear it. So, watch your financial institutions. Watch your transactions. Anything that has a chip in it, watch it. Because a fraud call to a store that I go to, like the only store I go to, because with my disorder I can't go anywhere. So that's like the longest thing I can do. Watch your cards, watch your balances, and pay attention and squirrel you away some money. And then go watch Appalachia Homestead with Patera. Pay attention to that woman. She's smart. Carrie, honey, I'm done with you. Okay, everybody, I'll see y'all later. And I wish I had a mod in here. Oh, it's a timer out for a whole day. Let her think about it. But oh, Ashley, I didn't mean to hit you. Now I have to correct that. Well, now YouTube ain't working right. Oh, now I'm getting weird people in here.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. Ashley, honey, for some reason YouTube picked you when I picked on Carrie, so I'll have to correct you. Give me a minute and I'll correct it. Don't freak out. I will correct it. I probably will not be back unless I come on late tomorrow night. It'll probably be Tuesday or so before you see me, because if I have to deal with all this, it's going to take all my energy to correct this issue tomorrow. So don't freak out if you don't see me tomorrow. Ashley, I will fix it. Don't freak out. Email me. And we'll just see where this goes. I just think it was weird. I wanted to let y'all know what happened. Pay attention. Because my hackles are up, and it tells, I just feel like somebody's jerking my chain, and it's fixed. I think something's fixing to happen. So just pay attention to your money and sit on as much of it as you can, because something's fixing to go down. I just feel it. I just feel it. So that's all I got to say. I'm tired. I need to rest, and been today. But at least I could help two people. Oh, it's been a whole weekend. We've had it.
Weekend off, suck big.
Yeah. David had this weekend off, and it was literally one problem after another.
Yeah, I need to start tonight, just like it did last
And it's
night.
just
You're on a roll.
pathetic.
You ain't gonna stop.
So I just want you to be aware and be careful, because it's happening to me here in Podunk. God knows who else is happening to. Watch your money. I'm leery now. Okay, I'm going to bed.